Hi all, this is Simona Rich and I'm currently in my meditation clothes because I'm in Forest Buddhist monastery, and this video is low quality because I have only mobile internet and it's the balance, the recharge is finishing, so I can only upload low quality videos. And since I came to this Buddhist monastery and I uploaded some photos of it on my YouTube, on my Facebook page, and I wrote some articles and created videos mentioning the monastery. People straight away assumed that I became a Buddhist, and I can assure you that I'm not a Buddhist. I told before that I don't belong to any religion, but that doesn't mean that religions don't contain truths. Every religion contains some truth, and also some people assumed because of um, their own state of development. Some people assumed that since I deconverted from Christianity, now I am just blindly searching um, everywhere for spiritual truths and so forth, but that's not how it is, because since my crown chakra opened and Kundalini pierced through the crown chakra, I achieved high spiritual progress as a result. This is the goal of many spiritual aspirants, even those of the West. So, for example, in Western mysticism, you might not hear terms such as Kundalini, but you will hear terms such as flame of justice, then also soul, connecting to the higher self. So in Hinduism, it will say Shakti is traveling to the Shiva, and you connect. Some people say that you connect to the infinite when the crown chakra opens. And in Western mysticism, it means that your soul connected to your higher self. So when this happens, this signifies that you are half enlightened. And then when this happens, you have strong guidance. So you're not blindly searching. It's not what it is. And it may seem people that I'm taking random actions, but this is not how it is, because I'm not thinking of doing something like, oh, maybe I should go to Buddhist Forest Monastery. It just happens because I'm connected with a higher self. My soul is connected to with a higher self, so the ego is no longer in charge of this journey, but I'm just going with the flow, and this is where it leads me, and I feel absolutely amazing. I feel so much at peace because I'm in the right location at the right time. And so no, I'm not blindly searching. I'm following my path, and everyone has their own path. But when you connect with your higher self, it becomes really clear, and you also recognize times and seasons. So I clearly recognized when the seasons for Christianity finished. There was a certain time when I had to learn the lessons that faith had, and it stopped, and I felt it, because when you connect with your higher self, you feel those times and seasons very well. And I will talk more about this in my ebook, which I'm writing now, which is called Sun Behind the Sun. So I will expand on that, because this is very important to be in touch with those times and seasons. But this can only happen when you are already connected with your higher self. So what else did I want to address? And currently I'm on my break because soon I'm going to meditate again. Oh yeah, and the reason I believe that I was led to this amazing forest monastery is to heal, because as a result of me understanding that Christianity is false and telling about it, there was huge Christian backlash, and lots of negative energy got directed at me, because many Christians, like hundreds of Christians, were following me. And so when I told in public that I understood that Christianity is false due to my research, lots of hatred was directed at me. And the problem is, it wouldn't have affected me at all, because this is actually black magic what they do, but they don't realize that this hatred directed at people is black magic. And it wouldn't have affected me, but it did, because I reacted to that. And so I started calling Christians unconscious. Did I say unconscious? I think I called them unconscious or something like this. So I stooped down to their level, and I started calling them names. It wasn't anything cruel, but it wasn't that nice. And this opened the door, and it affected me, and my immune system became much weaker. And staying in this Buddhist monastery is helping me to recover. I'm almost fine. I feel good again, but there is a reason why I'm here. I know I'm being directed, and I know that this what people call creator, or I call it universe or higher self, loves me so much, and it really helps me, directs me exactly where I have to go. And after my stay in this country, I will tell later which country it was, when I leave it, it's already arranged for me, everything that I wanted. I told you in the video on leaving India that things are changing, and soon I am going to experience a really great change, and that I see that everything is aligning for that change to happen. So again, this is because I'm in the right time. I'm in tune with this energy of the universe. So no, I'm not again blindly searching, starting from zero. It's nothing like this. Actually, when the soul unites with the higher self, this is one of the greatest achievements for humanity that can happen whilst they're on this earth. So I'm just following my way, and you can say that I'm looking for enlightenment or the truth. It's true, but I know that it won't happen instantly, and I have a journey to take, and I'm really enjoying the journey. I know that I'm in the flow. I know that I'm in the right place, and sorry, there is a small fly here. And as long as I'm following, sorry, as long as I'm following the higher self rather than the ego, it will happen anyway, hopefully in this lifetime. And it's hard not to follow the higher self once you connect with it, because if you don't, then you will experience terrible circumstances. And also, when you're on higher level of awareness, you cannot use rough bad words, because when you do, like when I fought back and called Christians unconscious or something like this, it hits back very strongly. But when, for example, some ignorant person who always swears and uses foul words, if they attack someone, it doesn't come back straight away to them, because they have so much waste around them already. It will take lifetimes to remove. But when you really work to purify yourself and you get on a high level of consciousness, when you start using some bad words, it straight away shoots back at you, and it's painful. So don't do this. And if negative circumstances do not visit you straight away after you do something that's not good, it means that you have a lot of impurities that you need to work through, and meditation and mindfulness in general helps. So I think that's all I wanted to tell in this video. And maybe I also should tell you that staying in this Buddhist monastery is helping me to get back onto the path that I've been already. But my journey was my spiritual progress did not stop but slow down when I became a Christian. So now I'm getting back to the path that I was on. And staying in this monastery really helps me because it made me understand the importance of right speech, right thought, and right action. Because as a result of me being so much slandered by Christians, I started developing negative thoughts about Christians inside, and this is bad. This is like bad food for the mind, and when you feed your mind this bad food, bad actions follow. So again, the higher self led me to this monastery so that I learned this again, these basics of having only good thoughts in your mind, no thoughts of telling that people are fools or that people are ignorant, but having only very positive thoughts, and then right action will follow and right speech will follow. So staying in this monastery helps me so much. It teaches me these basic things that I knew, but due to the changes in my life, I abandoned. So I'm enjoying my time here, and actually I'm allowed to stay here longer than it's in the rules, the amount of days that you can stay here in the rules, because I worked, I helped them out a lot, and they allowed me to stay here longer. So I'm very grateful because the place is so beautiful here. I will actually show you if you haven't seen it already, although I showed it in pictures. So I'm enjoying my stay here, and I hope that this clarified where I'm at. So that's all I wanted to update you about. Thank you for watching. God bless.